What do you say, everybody? Welcome to Elephant in the Room, part of Roll Tide Pods. Make sure you like and subscribe to Roll Tide Pods on YouTube, part of Disrupt the Media. And it is great to talk to all you guys. And I want to remind you that we're brought to you by MyBookie, mybookie.ag, up to $1,000 price match, 50% on your first deposit. If you feel good about your picks, you got the NBA, you got college basketball, you got college football playoffs, you got the NFL right now, and NHL, whatever it is, mybookie.ag. And talking about the NFL, a couple of guys that know a lot about the league and playing at Alabama. Good to see you, Jake Coker, and good to see you, Ryan Anderson. What's up?
Good to be seen, man. How y'all doing today?
One guy that knows about the league a lot.
Yeah. Most of you, Ryan. Do you miss playing in the league?
I don't.
I wouldn't either, man.
Yeah, I don't. It's like I got my life, a new life. That's all I ever did was play football, So right now it's really like freedom for me. It's doing some different stuff.
Yeah.
I don't miss it.
You're a contractor now, right?
Yeah. I'm a home builder and a residential developer. So that's what I'm into now. Podcasting.
Yeah, podcasting.
Part-time.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's good to have you back. We've missed you, man.
Mm-hmm.
We've missed you. We every time, we've gone through all these shows, and it has been a hell of a ride so far.
It's been a ride, man. It's been a ride. I was just saying, maybe when we started it early in the season, you know what I mean, to where we at now. So,
is it weird when you stop playing though?
It was like that. I kind of was. I checked out while I was playing, my last few years. So it kind of like
you were ready.
Bad. Yeah, it wasn't as bad. It was like I want to go hunt. I want to go do this.
Oh yeah,
yeah, right.
I was kind of the same way, but I just didn't. I don't know. It's still weird not doing the same thing you've been doing.
Yeah, I feel like I missed. Like it was the community more so what I was lacking. The brotherhood, the locker room, the camaraderie. So. Like now I'm finding like my new community, you, Mick, so other guys. So it's just like I got a new band of brothers, that I hang out with and get the fellowship with.
That's one of the most important things.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what the main thing was. But other than that, man, shit, I'm even enjoying watching ball now. I ain't even watch ball as much.
Yeah.
So
it's more fun.
Yeah.
I feel the first year I've watched, really, really gotten into it because we've been
because we got to talk about
it. And I've always pulled for Alabama since I've been done, but I hadn't sat down and watched games and gotten this emotionally invested in Alabama since.
Oh, it's been fun.
With the playoffs, you was in a tough little spot. How was you feeling?
It's all on you, Jake.
I've been wanting to how you feel? Go, man. You think we're supposed to be in?
There's going to be some people that aren't going to like this answer.
You know what's going on right now. Jimbo just got fired, by the way.
Yeah, right.
Be careful how you answer this question.
His next podcast is The Spear.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go part of that. I'm up dike I swear. Like, I ain't ready to stand.
I'm up diking.
You don't even think about it. That's over with.
Oh my God.
So let's say like that bad girlfriend, nobody in the family like.
No.
It's over with.
Yeah, right.
Just don't talk about shit like that, man.
Yeah,
don't say stuff like that.
It really, it has got that point. I was, here's my, Alabama, they got it right.
Sure.
If they wanted to get it more right, they might put in Georgia.
Tell Ryan that you're on a group chat though. Tell him you're on a group chat.
So I'm on this group chat with a bunch of my teammates and best friends from Florida State.
Yeah. In his wedding.
Oh yeah, a lot of them in my wedding, and as soon as that announcement comes through, they're like, "This is bullshit." They're all. I'm dead silent. One of them, I hadn't even said anything, and one of them's like, "I don't even want to hear Jake's take. He sounds like Greg McElroy." I'm like, I didn't even say a word. I just said what?
They on what I'm on.
And right then I knew I just needed to keep my mouth shut. And then all of a sudden they find out, it's announced Florida State's playing Georgia. And the first text is, shit, I hope we don't get beat by 40.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Because that could happen. That could happen.
Easily.
Yeah.
Kirby pissed right now.
Yeah.
Anytime you got a big and Kirby Smart, man, somebody in trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I felt like they were the team to me. And this isn't a shot at Florida State. They're a good team too, but I'm going to tell you something. If Georgia got in, they might have won it.
Yeah, I mean,
seriously, because it's hard to beat a team twice. It's hard to beat a team twice, right? Well, they're going to win that first round game.
Yeah,
and then it would come down to us and them.
Oh yeah, when I say Alabama should be in, I mean, hell, I'm not making. I love Florida State, love them. I wish everything.
Oh, I know it's yeah,
but
you think they should be over Texas?
It's pretty black and white,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at just if Milroe got hurt in the SEC championship, you'd be like, oh, damn, who we going to –
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree with that, Coach.
I don't know if you put Alabama in if they lose Milroe in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. But to me, it's the schedule, man. Like that schedule.
Them boys that went up here, they went up here all year, Mick.
Yeah. It's like you're talking about Alabama playing the SEC schedule, then throwing Texas in on top of that and beating Georgia. And then Florida State's playing Boston College and Syracuse and Wake Forest and Duke and stuff.
And
it's just not comparable.
I love Mark Stoops. I love Kentucky. He's reached the top, I think.
Yeah.
Kentucky, he's done, most coaches can't do what he's done there. Kentucky beat Louisville in the ACC championship playing Florida State. And Alabama boat raced Kentucky.
Yeah, on their home field, knowing we're
Georgia
coming.
Boat raced them too,
Yeah.
I mean, and when I got to Alabama and I saw the difference, and the biggest difference is the bad teams in the SEC would be pretty damn good teams in other conferences.
Right.
You play Arkansas every year. I mean, those dudes,
I'm telling you,
are physical as hell.
Yeah,
for real.
I mean, shit. I know people talk about each football play being like a car crash. I felt like I was in a damn motorcycle accident after that game, about 5 of them.
Right.
And it's just people down here eat, sleep, and breathe football.
For real.
When recruits come out of the South, it's a different kind of physicality.
Yeah. It's just a different vibe, man. I mean, I remember going to my first Iron Bowl. I've talked about it. I showed you the picture. It reminded me of my dad talking about going and seeing the Redskins back when the Hogs were there, RFK Stadium, Gibbs coaching, 4 Super Bowl champion, you felt like the place was going to cave in.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got there.
Yeah.
And then that's Alabama football. I mean, that's like every big game.
Yeah. And you might have as much talent at Michigan, but you don't have the same type of DNA in those players. I'm sorry. It's
I'm with you.
It's a different type of physicality, different type of desire, or whatever you want to call it. It's just that there's a different DNA in players down here.
I think what it is that, like, you go to other places, and I've lived a lot of different places across the country. You come down here, and it's football first. You're talking about, like, just think about here, athletes-wise. 5 of the best baseball players that ever played the game are from this area, right? Yeah. Satchel Paige might be the best baseball pitcher of all time, right? Hank Aaron may be the best hitter of all time. A stretch, Willie McCovey, Hall of Famer. Billy Williams, my buddy, Hall of Famer. I mean, and then Billy tells me that there were a lot of guys that didn't make the Hall of Fame that are from here that were great too. Oh, yeah. Like he's got a whole list of guys when he talks to me about baseball. Now everybody plays football. They don't even play. Like, baseball's cool, but it's not like football is here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean by that? You see the kids playing football in the backyard. Everybody's playing the different leagues.
Mobile alone. I mean, hell, EJ Manuel. Damian Craig was my quarterback's coach at Florida State, Mobile guy.
Yeah. And
EJ Manuel, me and Damian used to get in these arguments with everybody and around, the football facility that Mobile's, one of the best as far as athletics go, one of the best cities in the country. And it's true. Per capita, I mean, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi are the top 3. They have the most professional athletes per capita of any other state.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Y'all notice where that last boat came now. I'm telling you, it's in the water. We're gonna put it out there.
Willie Mays.
It ain't no secret. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a band of them.
Willie Mays is from Birmingham.
Like that joke I told you. I won't mention the guy's name, but he was like, "Oh, there was another guy that played down here that told me, he was like, oh man, if I had your size, I'd still be playing."
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, hey, buddy, you didn't play against black people.
Yeah, it's
this morning. Right.
Yeah.
Leather helpers and shit. Man, you got people now bigger than old linemen. Right. 4'3".
Yeah, right.
You feel me? So
it's hard to get away from 300-pound dudes now.
Yeah. It's crazy how athletic everybody is.
Oh, yeah. You look at an NFL D lineman now, it's like they're all ripped up and they weigh 300 pounds.
Right.
And they got the same waist size as me.
Yeah.
So shit should be illegal.
It's some players coming out of here, man. I like the kid. Hopefully we sign him. Ryan Williams.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
He can play.
He's reclassing now.
Yeah,
he is.
He's next year.
He's coming.
Yeah,
he's coming this year.
He playing the Alabama Mississippi game this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Saraland team is stacked, man.
Yeah.
I think they're coming. Why wouldn't you want to play for Coach Saban right now? You get a little piece of that. You guys have had it. What's it like? I love to say this because, but it's a great feeling to have a championship.
You from this state, you from the state of Alabama, and he come knocking on your door. You don't want to go play for him. You're a dumbass.
That's well said.
Appreciate it, Ryan.
Let's say something.
Mick, he caught it.
The wheels are turning.
I use him all the time, man. He got it right. He woke up. He
navigate. You got that right. I'm like thinking of that. Then also, next round, you guys better take that and use that. Use that right there.
But yeah, man.
What was it like when he came? What was it like when he came to your house, Ryan? I guess Jake didn't invite him in.
Awesome, man. We had some good food. We had neighbors. The neighbors found out he came over.
Everybody was coming over?
Oh, it got bad. Knocking on the door like every 5-10 minutes. These people ain't even spoke to me since I moved in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Now you're cool. See ya.
My mom was like, yeah, come on here.
Oh, man. I can't wait to meet your mom.
It was cool. It was a cool experience, man.
Yeah, that is neat, man.
Shit.
I don't know anything about that. What you guys have both done, where you have the coaches come over. I just watched, movies on it.
I felt bad for the poor driver outside.
The guy sits out in the car. Is that really how it is?
He hold it now. I see him at some of the Elephant Club here.
Did you guys see the guy?
Yeah,
the driver guy? Really?
He's like, I drove to your house. I was like, I remember you.
He didn't get any food.
6 hours.
What was dinner like for Saban? What would mom make?
I think we had like wings, some steak, and maybe like some dips.
Did he eat it all? Or he did?
He did. He actually did.
I'm going to have to tell my mom. He didn't eat at my house.
He didn't?
Yeah.
What did she make?
Steaks.
She made steaks?
Yeah.
And he wasn't hungry that day.
Yeah, he probably got his ass kicked. She wouldn't let him out there. He ain't that. What's wrong with my food? So it could have been one of them things.
If you went, how many of these does he go to? He's out recruiting right now. He's out doing.
Gotta be.
I can't imagine.
I think at least 40, 50.
Yeah.
Well, seniors. I guess however many scholarships he's offered to that senior class.
Hey, look, this recruiting class is another top recruiting class, and moving Williams to this class, and
we got some good recruits.
Oh yeah. It's.
I didn't pay attention anymore.
Yeah, that's
after that class with Mark Barron and all them. I didn't even pay attention anymore because it was number one class after number one class.
Hey, I used to take off work. on signing day.
Oh yeah.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. Just like go to like Wild Wings and this and there.
It's actually
Get drunk and watch them come in. Oh, we're getting Julio. Mark Ingram's coming.
Now, that was back when it was interesting because
we didn't have classes like that. You know, like before that, it was, we'd be like, oh, well, we got like the 14th best class, you know. And I'm not talking about you, Mike, so don't think I am. What's crazy, though, is that even he took those guys and made them champions, too.
No doubt.
Oh, yeah. Shit, there was a year there. I guess if you were a freshman in 2015, you went to a national championship every year you were in college.
Yeah.
Every year.
That was crazy, man.
What was it? 2021 was the first year we didn't go to the playoff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's wild.
Every class he had a championship.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you guys this: what's it like when you get that ring size? When they ask you what your ring size is like, is it pretty exciting?
Yeah, it's fun. That was especially the one we like. That one that meant the most to me. Like,
man, that was the most fun team ever.
That whole experience was fun, man. Like, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
that's how if this team wins it all, that's how they're gonna feel.
Yeah.
You know, that underdog type feeling.
Yeah, I love
throughout the year.
Love these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, like this, and I said it earlier in the year too. Like, this group is gonna be one of them gritty teams that just find ways to win.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell. You know what I mean? Like, they love each other. They playing for each other.
Shit, that Iron Bowl, man. I thought it was over.
I cut the TV out. Oh, you talking about mad?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think I was gonna be in the house for a month.
You wouldn't leave the house.
I don't know where. It's a dude that work out in the gym. He got his little arm and get up all the time. They just take it easy on us. Take it easy.
I hate when they do that.
I'm gonna punch him square in his nose.
I hate that. That's their trick, though.
I'm gonna punch him in the nose. I was like, he done lulled me to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, I think we finna kill him.
Yeah.
Punch him right in his nose.
Yeah. I fall for that too. When you go there, they do the same thing. Take it easy on them. And they're always close.
And then
games.
they win and they're all assholes.
Yeah.
I know. Walk out like, you know. But I got to tell you guys, and I don't want to, there's no offense to Auburn people, but if we're not going to blow them out, I love ripping their hearts out of them.
I'm telling you, I like how we won.
Me too.
I hate it, but I really do like that we did that to them.
This twice. That's back-to-back times, you know.
It's like Coach Saban said, I'm just glad that it finally bounced our way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh
like the last two, I've got to be isolated in that game. I don't want to be around people. And if we lose to anybody else, it doesn't hurt like that game does.
No doubt.
If I come in here, shut all the doors, and then all of a sudden I'm screaming in here, you know.
Yeah.
Bryce Young's come back, and then, you know, in that one. Then the other ones I'm in Tuscaloosa for. So
yeah.
Still amazing though. And since then it's been like honestly, it feels like it's been like a fairy tale since then, you know.
Oh,
beat Georgia, get into the college football playoff, how it all went down.
Oh yeah. I just hope we wear Jim Harbaugh out.
What you think? What y'all think about that one?
I think we beat them by about 10 points.
That's what I say, 10 to 14.
Well, the question I have for you guys is the way that they're going to try to attack us is that they're going to put like 8 or 9 offensive linemen on the line. And are they going to be able to run the ball?
They're going to go team run on us.
I mean, yeah, that's what they did to Penn State. They
in trouble. Jim Harbaugh come out here with that, he in trouble. I'm just telling you now.
Yeah, I agree.
He in trouble.
I mean, I think he just – I think we're more athletic than them. I think, you know, try to force them to run the ball and just play man defense. And hey, if you can get open, if you can out-athlete us, then you can beat us that way.
If he want a slugfest, we're going to give him one of them. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. Now, he going to come out with that. That's how we going. That's easy. Like Jay said earlier, man, they eat porridge up there. We eat grits. You know what I mean? They eat porridge, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come out here and have no slug, but you eat porridge.
Yeah. I love the matchup. Absolutely love the matchup. I've been debating going to Pasadena for the game, but I kind of want to go to Key West after football, so I would have to make a decision on that.
Yeah.
So I may just do it from right here, but
that's the only Big Ten team I've seen show up in a playoff game was in 2014 when Ohio State beat us.
Yeah,
that's the only time. And
that was a great team.
It was a weird game, and I mean, I know we talked about this a while back, but
no doubt.
But that was a different team that Ohio State had.
They was a better team than the Michigan team for sure.
Oh yeah. Way more physical.
Yeah,
I think.
Sure. I just don't think. I don't see a Michigan team coming in here and just slugging it out on us. Like, and if you do put all those extra O linemen in the box, cool. That let us know that you really feel like you can't do it with the guys you got out there.
Yeah.
So,
who have you guys played or did you guys ever play anybody that did that? Because I'm trying to remember. Like,
true, Arkansas. That
was what they would do.
Shit, when we were playing and that happened, I was like, well, we just got to make sure we score. You know, I mean, hell, we could score 14 points and win.
Yeah, right.
We knew.
That's what kind of games they would be. You know,
shit. The only game that I played in at Alabama where it was there were a lot of points scored was that Clemson game, the national championship.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, but Deshaun Watson, the guys they had, that was a hell of a team.
Man, I don't know that I ever saw a better individual quarterback than Deshaun Watson. I mean, I went to both of the championship games against him, and both times I was like, this dude can play, man.
And he could take it.
Yeah.
That's what separated him. Like,
if it weren't for, that Eddie Jackson interception, where we were playing man and he peeled off and made that interception it was the right read, right throw, and Eddie it was heads up.
Made a play.
Eddie was a different animal.
Yeah, right.
Knowing what to do and how to do it. I felt like he knew what the quarterback was thinking, you know, and almost knew the reads and jump route.
Is that from watching a lot of film? Or just like instincts of playing a lot of football?
Like football just come natural to him. Like that. Like you say, some guys see stuff that other guys can't.
Yeah,
those guys
like Ed Reed. I love watching those Ed Reed shows, you know, and it's like he would watch Peyton Manning videos and then like pick him off like a couple times, like would just to do what he's not. He would be where he wasn't supposed to be because he knew where Peyton Manning thought he was going to be.
Oh yeah,
it's like a whole different level of football there.
It's a game within a game.
Yeah. It's looking a lot deeper than most people.
Yeah,
you know. Because I remember watching that. I mean, you know, during the game, I had no idea what happened. We're sitting there talking, but I remember watching that highlight after, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's a crazy play to make."
Crazy play.
Yeah.
Again, Eddie. Everybody knows Eddie's good at football, but when you actually know what he's doing and what he's supposed to do, and then executes beyond what he's supposed to do, it's like Minka too. I mean, Minka's one of those cerebral guys that, you know, and just good dudes too.
Yeah,
you know?
Gamers.
One of the greatest ever. I mean, really, Minka. You talk about him like
he came in like that. I seen a video today where they was talking about Caleb Downs and his name came.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're saying Caleb Downs, who's a second-team All-American.
Yeah,
kind of along the same lines.
I remember Minka had like spring breaks or whatever. He'd just come to Tuscaloosa and watch practice and take notes and shit.
Really?
It was crazy. I was like, this dude don't go like. It's like weird.
Yeah.
And I see him when he get there in camp. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't just, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't one of the recruits just doing that for attention.
Yeah.
Like, he really, like, in the football, like, he lived.
Locked in on
changing games as a true freshman.
As a true freshman.
He had the interception against Arkansas, wasn't it? Where it was like a 14-13 game or something. But the second one iced it. Like, am I remembering this right?
Yeah.
Because I just remember being like, how are these guys hanging with us like this? But that's Arkansas.
Yeah, people don't understand Arkansas, man. I don't care how bad they are. They're going to be physical.
I'm telling you, that was like, for real, that's one game, like, people always downplay, like, y'all only did it, like, bro, them, like, they for real. Like, Arkansas, like, tough, and they wouldn't lay down. Like, you weren't finna go. Like, they always had that coach over there where they gonna hit you. Like, you leave that state, you're gonna get hit.
Before Saban got to Alabama, it was like a 10-7 rivalry. Like, we won 10 and they won 7.
Mm-hmm.
And now we've blown him out because he wins every year, you know? But I mean, think about that, like how close that was.
No, yeah. No, that's what we just mentioned.
Like 16 or 17 straight, you know?
Teams in the SEC and especially Arkansas, they might not be the best historically, but
you put them in the ACC, they'll make some noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of the talk from Florida State, and you know, the Attorney General is like investigating that. And it's like,
investigate
investigate that 50-50 schedule.
I think they've subpoenaed the the college football playoff committee.
Oh, I know they have.
They are for real.
Yeah, they got them. They put $1 million in it to basically investigate this, and it's such a waste of money.
I was about to say I'm not a politician, and I have zero interest in getting involved, but I think you could use $1 million to help some people out.
You feel me? Investigate that.
Then get involved in a freaking.
When they play Georgia.
I don't know.
I mean, it'd be one thing if they were playing in Miami.
Yeah,
you could recoup some playoff money with Florida State fans coming down.
Yeah,
I mean,
is that the 31st?
Yeah,
they talked about about.
It's the first.
It's the first. Okay, they talked about, or at least it was rumored that there was consideration of them boycotting or, going out. I said, go in there and whoop their ass. If you're that good, you go in and beat that Georgia team. And if the Tallahassee Democrat votes them national champs, I'd recognize them.
Man,
I mean, hell, there used to be 2-3 national champions.
Man, them folks crazy, man. I'll tell you what, we're gonna do all the investigating on January 1st with Kirby Smart and a badass Bulldogs. All the investigation, that $1 million they got, they're taking it and they're gonna give it back to the recruiting department so they can get some players or whatever. NIL, we'll put it in NIL. Because that ain't worth it, man.
The shame really is that Alabama should have been in last year. And I know they lost 2 games, but they were still one of the 4 best teams. Mm-hmm. And that's why Georgia went undefeated. Bama would have beat them last year.
I think so, too.
I know it. I just know it. But I don't know that Alabama
Kirby
team would have won it all.
Alabama, they'd be more afraid of playing Alabama than TCU.
But you don't want that team after you get to that point of the season when it was like all of a sudden they start opening up the playbook. They got creative. Bryce Young's kind of like all of a sudden now he's leading the team, which was always one of those things like it just didn't seem. He's a really, really smart guy. And you know how sometimes when you're really smart, you don't like getting in people's ass. And then you start seeing him do that. And that team, like, it changed at the end of the year. Yeah. The way they beat Auburn, the way they went into that bowl game. We've talked about it. I think he's the best player we've ever had.
Beat the Big 12 champion.
No, killed him. But you know what I mean? Like all this, like you watch the way that he plays football, like the way that he does everything. Like his aunt called one of my shows and said his dad was a doctor and stuff. Like it doesn't surprise me.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just smart. But after that second loss, when he kind of took over to like, hey, see him like getting in people's asses and stuff.
He still played in the bowl game when he didn't have to.
He did everything right.
Yeah.
That guy did everything right. Like how many, but that's the Alabama way.
Right.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to opt out? Would you want to be the guy that opted out?
I couldn't do it.
We loved each other too much. Like it was just like, I wouldn't know what I'd do if like it was a game being played, like they was playing and I went there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
How about when Waddle played in that championship game?
That was crazy.
Yeah,
and everybody was like, oh, you shouldn't do this. And it's like, you don't understand the Alabama way.
Right.
Even, he only caught a couple passes. It was the fact that he did it.
Oh, yeah.
I've got nothing but love and respect for him. He didn't have to do that, but it's the Alabama way, man.
No, hell yeah. And he was, caught it limping to the sideline.
Loved it.
It was awesome. Yeah, hell yeah.
Boy Dog University. Shout out to Claybo Keith. You can breed boy dogs, Mick.
Yeah. I love the matchup with Michigan. Have you guys ever gone to a game at the Rose Bowl before?
Never.
Been in one, or not been in one, but the Florida State Auburn game in 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were there.
Winning that year.
I knew that you were there.
That's the kick 6 year. I'm glad y'all beat their ass.
Yeah.
You all right? Colton did a lot of good for the time.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't do shit.
Practice. What you were doing on the practice team helped.
Just signaling plays.
Yeah. What's that like? It's like one of the coolest jobs you could have. When you're over there, like doing all the signs and stuff.
I can't see how y'all learn all.
Yeah. How do you look? What if you fuck them up?
I was about to say it ain't fun when you fuck it up.
Have
on
you
a double
done that
move
before?
And the interception's thrown against Clemson.
You did that?
Did you go the wrong way on one of them?
No, it actually wasn't me. It was Coach Sanders. He missed there was it was a corner and it was a corner post, and all he gave Jameis was the corner. Or no. Yeah, somehow it was all mixed up. Jameis threw the corner post, and the receiver ran a corner, and it was a pick for like we were beating them like 35-0, so it didn't matter. But Jimbo, he lost. I mean, that was one of the worst ass rippings I've ever seen.
I'd be mad too. You got one job.
It would have been a touchdown too, but
that's my favorite route from the route trip. I remember doing a one-on-one, Mick. You can count it as being a cop route.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. You can count on me down that cop. I don't care. That's what I'm going to. All right.
You got to throw. Are you going to throw it out there? I thought you were ready to throw something out there.
Throw something out
throw
there.
something out there.
The corner post is all right.
Oh, you're still thinking. It's a beautiful pass.
Yeah, he already shit on me. I thought you were about to shit on me.
Yeah, that was coming my way. I was going to take.
I miss you, Coke. I ain't seen you in a while, man.
It's just great having you back. So when you look at the schedule, the new schedule, what do you think about playing Oklahoma the week?
I hadn't seen the new schedule yet.
It's out, and the week before the Iron Bowl, got to play at Oklahoma.
Ooh.
You a little worried? Is that a worrisome matchup?
I like that, but I like that we playing that. Dang, that is crazy.
Oh yeah,
SEC getting crazy.
I think I saw some of Georgia's schedule too. I don't think they really don't have an off week.
No, these are like NFL type schedules, man.
So hold on, is Oklahoma in the West or Texas?
It's everybody's in the same one.
They broke it down. They dissolved it.
Yep.
No, I love it.
But hold on. Are we still gonna play Tennessee and Auburn every year?
We're gonna play Tennessee and Auburn every year. I think the 2025 schedule will be the one where we'll know who our permanent opponents are. But
we got LSU too.
We do right now. But it might not be after this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
but Tennessee, we're gonna play Tennessee and Auburn every year. I mean, we can't not.
You got to.
I'm sure Auburn would love not to play us, but.
No, you can't not do that. We owe them an ass kicking annually.
Yeah.
It's an annual thing. You hear me?
I don't think Coach Saban doesn't want all three of those. I think he wants to.
It'd be nice to have Mississippi State in there instead of LSU. Just for the.
Think about we go see Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I think we play all three of them next year.
I like that though.
Not Texas.
We don't play Texas next year.
That's a gauntlet.
No, yeah.
Jesus.
Shit, man. I'd rather play. And I'd rather play those teams than play somebody that you pay to come play you.
Yeah. Well, I think fans would like that.
I mean, I just
how
playing this week about it, but I love the LSU, the Tennessee, the big games.
Right.
Chattanooga off the schedule.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I've got a lot of respect for guys that play at those schools, and I think they work real hard to get there.
Yeah, you appreciate the game,
but
and what
it means a lot more to play LSU's, Texas, Oklahoma.
You like that big game feel.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what you go to. We've said this before. It's what you go to Alabama to do: play the big games. But again, the problem is that there's a 12-team playoff now. The teams that's going to hurt are the teams that have 3 losses, even though they played the hardest schedule,
right?
In the country. So
I'm curious to see how that all works out. I love the idea as a guy that used to be a season ticket holder, of actually getting more for your money, you get the schedule, you'd pay all this money for it, and it'd be like a bunch of bad games,
Yeah.
Like some years would be every game.
You
would
might
be a
get
bad game.
Tennessee and Auburn. Well,
but when Tennessee sucked and Auburn would have a bad year or whatever it is, like where they're both coming in, I guess it's the opposite, right? It'd be like Tennessee.
Yeah, you played it.
LSU and Auburn come in the same year. And
LSU and Tennessee come in the same year.
Okay, yeah, but you would, they wouldn't be good or whatever, and it would be like, or it'd be the other year, and then you're like, man, I'm spending like.
What was the best game you went to when you had season tickets?
I mean, I'm trying to think, man, probably LSU, but we weren't.
Which year? Coach Saban's first year?
Before Saban, Shula days. So I mean, we didn't win. It sucked. You ever seen this before? We did a lot of this. It was fun. I mean, we beat Tennessee some, but it wasn't like it was when you guys got there.
Did we? Because I thought we lost to them that was 90s, wasn't it? 10 years in a row.
Yeah. No, we never lost to them 10 years in a row. We lost to 7 years straight, maybe to Tennessee.
I thought we lost to them.
It was like 7, maybe 7 of 8 or something, but never 10.
That's closed on.
I'm positive.
Man say never 10.
No. I was there. I'm promising you.
Knocking on 10, though,
I was on the side. You guys remember Jason Witten? I'm on the sideline. I didn't even know who the guy was. And
that's like hearing the guy that the guy gets beat up and you hear his side of the story. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay.
Yeah. I was on the sideline and I just remember like they just kept throwing the ball to Jason Witten and we just couldn't do anything about it. Like he would catch the ball and drag like 8 guys with him and the same play over and over again. And that's how that game
Did him and Peyton play together?
I don't think so.
Time? No.
Mm-hmm. T. Martin, maybe he played with T. Martin. I don't know, but it was all part of that same run, They
had some dogs.
They had some good players.
But another Mobile guy.
Yeah, another Mobile guy.
Mm-hmm.
But they played physical defense. Tennessee back then, they were dominant at the line of scrimmage.
Where is T. Martin now?
He's coaching.
Oh, I knew that.
I think he's still at Tennessee. Maybe he's not there anymore.
He's at USC for a while. I know.
Yeah, but he was at Tennessee.
Yeah. Maybe
he's at South Carolina. I don't know. He's done well for himself.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
But he was from down here, and then like I was at the game when Alabama had Sean Alexander, and we were supposed to beat him, and then it would be like 4th and 19, and he'd run for a first down.
Yeah,
which is why I love guys like Jalen Milroe, because when you can run, no matter when everything else is covered, man, it's a good takeoff.
Especially when you run like that.
Yeah. I saw your runs though. You ran a little bit too.
Oh, you like Bill Dotree? Yeah, you get it from you want to.
Yeah, it's funny. Like
no,
I saw the highlight video. Yeah, I mean I don't even know. I don't remember, but I saw the highlight video the other day, and I'm like, oh man, yeah, he's just running people over.
Fucking did that in the scrimmage one time, mate. We scrimmaging and it's going on. He dropped his shoulder. Like, he was like, hit me. I was like, oh, I like him. He's gonna be all right.
He got you?
No, it wasn't me. He got going. It was over with. Everybody comes out and say,
I'd have gone around him if I could.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So funny.
Yeah, if you're in front of me, it's just one of those deals. We're just gonna find out who wins.
Yeah. I remember Cam Robinson when he coach run him on that team later. Cam Robinson lost his mind. He lost his mind. I just know coming off the field, like it was hard not to get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sparked the whole the rest of that
game. How about the guy like the Auburn game? The guy like. The Auburn, you hear the Auburn people talk about it, and they're like, "And our guy got out there and stopped Milroe," and then he got carried off the field.
I saw that.
Missed the bowl game.
Yeah. Like we stopped him a yard short, and I'm thinking like, you got killed.
I was distraught, man. I was distraught. They replayed it. I was like, ooh. But I seen it. Like he was Milroe kind of actually like.
I thought he hurt his shoulder or something.
He kind of pulled up, like he stopped and turned. And
he wasn't running the way he could run. So there's nothing going on.
It's not the same injury that it was at the beginning.
If that was the LSU game, that guy might have been by him. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, well, he'd have gotten first down. Yeah, it was just a weird.
Well, he pulled up. Like he went to take it. He went like embrace. Like he took the contact.
Yeah, I told you guys I was definitely on he probably had a hamstring or something, and then he was healthy for LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's fast, but you can tell he's protecting something. Yeah. By the time we get to Michigan, that'll be over. He'll be back. They're going to be really surprised about how fast he is.
Oh yeah,
they haven't played anything like him yet.
Anybody like him?
No, they haven't.
Even running backs.
No, they haven't.
I mean, again, you gonna game plan for that. Good luck. I really don't know what you do.
If you try that still with Georgia, did come out there with the spy early on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See Georgia come out there spying him real early.
Yeah, and you gonna have a guy that just stands there and watches him run by him. You take a guy out of coverage, and then Jalen Milroe just runs right around him.
Yeah,
run through him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is pretty exciting, like watching him play, man. I'm a huge fan of his. I like everything about him. I mean, like that everything that he's kind of represents is great. Like. And this team just feels
I'm
a little
on
bit.
my Jalen Milroe tangent again.
Well, you were the first guy that really kind of like said it, like because everybody else was like, oh, but I don't know football like you guys.
It was more promising after the Texas game to me. After I actually saw the throws and saw what he was looking at,
Yeah,
I was bad with Coke, man. I was bad with Coke. And the shit he seen, I ain't seeing that.
Yeah.
But I want him out of that, nigga.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, Coke saw stuff I ain't seeing, so it's good to see it happen.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But
I got some buddies that are looking for tickets for the Rose Bowl and already planning their trips to Houston. And I was watching it, and while we were watching the Texas game, they were talking about firing Coach Saban. So
yeah, right, yeah, idiot. Like Feinbaum saying that, thinking like, what are you talking about, man? You can't. What are you gonna fire Nick Saban? I mean, come on.
You see what happened to the other boy? They know what he was talking about. They fired him. What's his name?
Who's that?
Talking about the dynasty was over. What's his name? Dan? Is it Dan?
I thought we were about to start talking about Clay Travis again.
No, yeah, we got him yesterday. No.
Who was the guy that Coach did the interview last year? He said that Georgia was the new.
Yeah.
David Pollock. Did he get fired?
Yeah.
Well, he's not.
You don't know what you're talking about. He's gonna fire you. You know what you're talking about, man. How can you not fire him?
I would not want to be the guy. I never said anything like that. My whole point was I just didn't know what they had. I heard that, like I've got people too, and they're like, this guy and that guy. And then when you see it, you're like, okay, we saw it and it's time to bring him back. You know what I mean? Like we saw what it was.
Right.
I think it's part of the process of what you like winning the team over. You almost have to have that, You kind of just like, hey, everybody's not on the same page. Well, let's see what the other guy can do.
Exactly.
And then once you do, it's like, okay, well, no one can complain on that team that Milroe's quarterback after the South Florida game. Yeah. The one guy couldn't even throw. He's playing lacrosse now.
I saw that. And look, I love that about Coach Saban, man. I love that about him. I feel like that was more of a psychological thing he did with the team.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I start that boy number 8, man. I had hope for him. Ain't no way I start him in the game. Not knowing what I know.
I said this on the last podcast. I mean, I can't talk bad about Alabama quarterbacks just because I know
it's a fraternity.
How much?
Ryan, we're not in that one.
No, I'm gonna drag him, man. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna drag him. I mean it.
I'm right there with you.
Well, when I say that,
my bad, man.
That's so funny. You better be ready.
That's right.
I'm retired. I'm a super fan.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I'm talking about, I'm a game away from DMing players. I'm a super fan.
Yeah. Hey, super fan's pretty fun.
You
gotta admit it is pretty fun.
No, all right. What I was going to say was, I mean, guys that are bought in that love Alabama and love the team.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. To me, I can't speak negatively of those guys. Now, the whole Buckner thing. I mean, that guy I think speaks to what we were talking about earlier. Guys from the South, Jalen Milroe is one of them.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson's one of them. Buckner, Notre Dame. Comes down to Alabama. Now he's playing lacrosse. I mean, that was a hobby.
Yeah.
Football was a hobby to him.
Yeah. I played lacrosse. Just by the way, just to let you know that. At Alabama.
So
scored against Southern Miss. Yeah, but it wasn't the same as football.
I want to catch a lacrosse match, man.
It's pretty fun. If you go and see like Maryland against Duke or something, it's pretty good. North Carolina.
Nick O'Leary played lacrosse.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that.
Fullback?
Tight end, yeah.
35?
Yeah.
They're a tough cat.
Yeah, it's a tough sport. But the cool thing about lacrosse is if the ball is on the ground and there's an imaginary circle around the ball, you can hit anybody in that circle. and it's pretty physical. It's fun.
I've seen some good highlights.
Yeah, but the good players don't do that. I hit a lot when I was playing. That's very good. I loved it though. I wasn't very good at it, but I loved it. Yeah, so he's out. I mean, it's like this is exciting. Like signing day is coming up in a week. Julian Sand, the number one quarterback in the country, is going to sign with Alabama. He'll be practicing bowl practice.
I saw that. Is he good, man?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He can spin it.
Yeah. That's
I don't know how that works because I know like Jalen came on when he was a freshman, but he didn't travel with us.
How does all that how does that work?
He just scout team. He took a beating too.
Did he?
Did he?
Oh my God. He earned my respect then.
Did he?
Oh, Jay Reed, them. He took a beat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He just kept getting up. So the kids that's going out there and doing it, I know that defensive front ain't like that now, but I think it's good to get them at this.
I don't. Yeah, that
the defensive front though has been gotten better as the season.
You don't understand
I know it's not like Jonathan
Allen
and all them guys.
I mean, skill wise, on the field stuff. Take that out of there.
Yeah,
them dudes are messed up, man.
The brutality, and everything that defensive front was just vicious.
I love Jonathan Allen. I've told you guys that before. I mean, he was one of my all-time. I don't know him personally.
Great dude.
I just love the way that he played the game. I was there when he leaped the dude at Texas A&M and made that Daniel Moore print tackle.
If you saw, I remember when we'd be. Camp practices were always a shit show. Fights and all that, and then when we got to bowl games,
what did Saban do when there's a fight?
That year, he let his assistant down. I seen that firsthand. Get over there! Stop them!
Sorry to interrupt you, Jay. I'm just
here. It was a jungle, man. He's going to walk into that shit.
I can just imagine him he always looks angry anyway. He always looks like somebody pissed in his cornflakes.
Oh yeah,
he wasn't better than them, dude.
2014 too. Shit. Oh, there were some good ones. When I saw, like I said, we go into bowl practice, and the first week was camp practice again. So everybody, it was like 18 periods and good on good the whole time. Everybody's tired of practicing each other for fights, and then right before we played Michigan State, you probably remember, you got to remember this. I remember I was standing on the twos were in, and for some reason Ashawn was still in there, and Dallas Warmack was blocking him.
I remember that.
And Ashawn, he got pissed off and ripped Dallas's helmet off, and he threw that damn helmet, and it went about this far from his head, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, what the hell is going on?"
Really?
Oh yeah, he's ready to kill somebody.
They were crazy.
Oh yeah, it was warfare out there.
So I'm talking about. I remember helping somebody up, and that wasn't really I wasn't usually on that, but it was one of them plays. Far enough, I ended up helping. I get to the sideline, John, don't sit by me. I'm thinking of like it's a D-line thing.
Yeah.
You out there helping people up and shit. I'm like, what? Man, you need a therapist, man. You need therapy. Like, don't sit by me. So that's what we was dealing with, man.
Yeah, right.
So you get out here and you running practice on Tuesday and Wednesday. You got quarterback scouts and they want to hurt him.
Yeah.
If he ain't on the other field, he getting killed. So one of them two over there. Let somebody else do it.
That helmet hit the ground. I swear I thought the helmet was going to explode, and everybody just looked at each other like, "What the hell did we just see?"
Right.
It's like, holy shit.
Everybody gonna say nothing either.
Oh no.
Come over that blow. Let him cool off. Let the steam stop coming off his head and say, "Hey, you all right?"
How do you deal with?
We were after that Cotton Bowl game. After we won, I was sitting there talking to Ashawn, and that's one of those deals. Anybody who's ever played football has been around something like that.
Yeah, right.
I love Ashawn to death. I was talking to him in the lobby after we beat Michigan State, and my father-in-law, he was my girlfriend's dad at the time, but he's not my father-in-law. He was he'd walk up behind Ashawn and mess with him a little bit, you know what I mean? And I was like, this ain't the guy.
Yeah, right.
Please stop.
He doesn't know who you are, and this ain't good.
Yeah.
Put him in an awkward spot. Good call, Cole.
Let's not do this. Because there's nothing I can do about it.
No.
320 and all he watches Mike Tyson highlights in the free time.
Yeah.
Bad deal.
Yeah.
I was talking about old video games the other day. Did you guys ever play Tyson's Punch Out? I know that's probably before your time, but it was an epic game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The baddest man on earth, man.
Mike was bad.
I wouldn't want to step in the ring with him.
No. I should probably not talk video games though, because they age me. But it was great. Like it came out and like you would get to the end and then you had to fight Tyson. Oh, it was such a great game. Yeah, I know somebody out there.
Sega.
It was Nintendo. It was Nintendo. By the way, it was Nintendo.
Dang.
I know. Look, I've got Xbox in there. I know all about the new game systems, but this was before you could download games.
No.
Do you guys play the video games?
No.
Okay. So, I'm not judging. I like them, but
y'all funny, man. Oh my God.
My bad, Mick.
No, I left myself out there for that one. I deserve that. So next year's schedule at Wisconsin. It's a pretty fun game. Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah. We played Wisconsin opening week. That was when that dude Derek gave that guy a concussion.
He lined up at flanker.
No, I'm getting the play and I see Cam. He's pointing. He goes, "Hey man, what the fuck are you doing?" I turn around. I was like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Hey, I'm good.
Oh, he was messed up.
Oh yeah. Oh, he had no idea. He looked at me, gave me a thumbs up. I was like, somebody needs to see this guy.
I remember that point. I didn't know he was out like that, though. I'm good.
He's just giving us a thumbs up, acting like he's lining up at safety on the offensive side of the
ball. Oh, no.
In the backfield.
On their team?
On our side. He just...
Cam, Cam's just like, what? You know, he looks at Cam like, what's wrong with you? What are you doing?
That's so funny. Wait, I want to go to Madison, Wisconsin. I got a cousin that lives there.
I want to see you jump around.
I love this.
You know, because I remember when COVID ended, that was the first college football game where they had fans in the stands again.
Was it?
Oh yeah. Well, at least my memory of it. And so the first college game, I remember that was the first one I watched since they negated all the COVID rules.
Oh yeah.
And they had jump around going, and it was the coolest thing because all those people were so happy to be back in stadiums. They were jumping around, going crazy. It was awesome. I want to see that so bad.
I gotta hit some games next year. Like, there's some stadiums I want to see. I want to see a game. I want to see USC play at the Rose Bowl.
That'd be fun.
I want to see Michigan in the big house.
You said you never been in the Rose Bowl?
Never. I mean, I played the Rams. I want to say that's the Coliseum. That's the same.
Yeah, Coliseum. Yeah. No, that's the Coliseum.
Oh, yeah. I've never been to the Rose Bowl. Then.
Yeah, Rose Bowl's like one level, just flat.
It's tall though.
Yeah,
but there's no upper deck. Yeah,
there's the Coliseum's got they got like columns and all kinds of
See, Mick, that's the difference too. Mick got that education from up north. We got the grit.
Oh man!
How many people you can see though? You can see the couple. Is it decent?
It's great. I loved it. One of the best. I think it's the Wrigley Field of college football.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah,
smoke's coming out. Right?
I loved it, man. Loved it.
I gotta check that one out. I gotta get the Rose Bowl.
We should go. This game coming up, we should go to it.
Oh, it'd be a hell of a game.
It'd be so fun to go. If you guys went out, man, I'd have to go. Maybe not get to go to Key West, but that would be fun. It's the 09 championship game. Still one of the best games I ever went to.
Oh, you went to that one?
Oh yeah, loved it. Yeah, it was great. Like rolling in, like the.
I wish Colt McCoy had never gotten hurt though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And they would same result.
Yeah,
same result.
I hope so. I would hope so.
I tell him that when I talk to him, anyways.
I forgot y'all are good buddies.
Yeah, that's my dude.
I bet that bothers him to this day.
Hey, he was a great quarterback.
I talk so much shit to him, like that Texas game, like that winding up through that first quarter, y'all, and then that Roscoe texted me at the end of the game. I thought about blocking his number.
And maybe you'll get a rematch.
Ooh, that'd be the best thing.
Wouldn't that be great?
That's what I'm hoping. That's how it's gonna go, Mick.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna right all the wrongs right now this year.
Yeah,
you feel me? Right now.
This team's special, man. Saban's special. To be like he's the best that's ever done it, and it's crazy.
And it's show it too.
It's just the way to.
Would you rather Coach Saban lose to Michigan and stay here for another 3 years, or beat Texas and retire?
I want to win them all.
Oh,
he's coming back, man. Look, what is he gonna do, man? Like,
I agree. I agree.
Would you say like he's just gonna go watch duck shit off the pier or something? I mean, he's not gonna do that.
I didn't say that, man. but something like that.
Whatever it was, fly on the gnat's ass. I mean, he's not going anywhere. All right, final thoughts. Final thoughts.
What we got, Mick?
Final thoughts.
Bama go on to win it all. We come back here after we have a beer and we discuss it.
Yeah, or you come back next week and we just keep
discussing
it. Yeah.
Any bowl games this weekend that are good?
Good question.
I'm not gonna check the high school game over at South Friday. I think they got a North-South game now.
Oh yeah.
I might go check that one out. I need some football too, man. I don't know.
This is the worst time of year.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I can't. I guess this is my final thought. 12-team playoff wins the first round.
I think it's like now. It'd be like right now.
See that? Yeah,
that's a real thing, though.
Oh yeah, next year.
Oh, it's going to that.
Oh yeah,
approved.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
because this is the worst time of year right now.
For real.
Shit, I mean, you got nothing
going on, dude.
We play Creighton Saturday in basketball.
Yeah.
Creighton's number 10. I think it's Creighton.
Number 8. I love the fact that we play these games. I told you that last show. I love that the basketball team, the men's team, plays real games.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love when we're good at basketball. I like watching basketball about as much as I like watching football. When we're good.
Yeah. No doubt. You said you played a lot of basketball.
I love playing some basketball. I can play a little bit.
That's what's up.
Not me. I was terrible at it. I watched a lot. That's how I'm good at play-by-play. Somebody had to broadcast the game.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's why you played lacrosse?
I didn't play lacrosse growing up. I played everything outside,
Yeah.
I could play a little bit, but rebound and pass, Get a couple swats in your face, but my friends would always pick me on the good team. So
can't coach up.
Yeah, I'm like the six. So you got to have a good six guy. It wasn't like
as long as you're not the guy that goes in the fourth quarter that just fouls.
Oh man, I just when I was, you want to be good at what you're doing.
Yeah,
I wasn't good at that. And I don't know why. Because I like watching it, and college basketball is my thing, man. I love when Maryland's good, where Alabama's good at college basketball. I'll watch every game. The last few years of Bama basketball have been really exciting.
Yeah. I like Oates and what he's doing.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it either in high school. I tried it one year, Mick. Coach put me in lad. I think it's about 20 seconds left in the game. Man, I get to school the next day. I got a history teacher. I'm talking about he wasn't nothing. I walk in class. He said, "Hey, here's Rudy." I was done with basketball.
Rudy.
Back to killing people on the field.
Yeah. Just stick with what we're good at. You know?
It just made me angry.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, Rudy.
Yeah. Get out of here.
I went and watched that.
I love basketball. Shit, I thought I was going to play basketball in college.
You're tall, man.
Yeah.
You got to be tall. Like it's.
Hey, smoke the receivers and that. The quarterbacks play the receivers before my senior year at Alabama, and we smoked their ass.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Oh yeah. Wore them out. I was giving them the
nice
threes all day.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun. Let me remind you guys that Lance's Lock, lanceslock.com. If you're into, trying to make a little money watching games and putting a little money down like Jake does, Lance's Lock, Lance Taylor will get you hooked up, whether it's the NBA, college basketball, college football playoff, the NFL, all that at Lance's Lock. Ryan, always great to see you, man.
Man, it's good to be seen. Enjoy, y'all.
Yeah.
Gotta get you in here more.
Yeah.
I know.
Every time you always have the invite. You're part of the crew.
Yeah. So. I've been busy, Mick, contracting.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But
this whole work thing's getting in the way of our podcast.
I'm figuring out my schedule, but I'm gonna start shooting in my time just for these days. So
yeah, that's a good idea.
At least Thursdays.
Yeah. I enjoy
at least Thursdays.
Late in the week too.
Yeah.
We'll make it a Thursday thing.
Let's make it a Thursday thing. And Jake, always fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
No, good job by you.
Hard to beat these afternoons, that's for sure.
All right, guys, make sure you comment in the comment section, like and subscribe. And thanks for hanging out with us. Roll Tide.